Hi, my name is Roseanne and welcome. And the intention of this practice is really to just get you into your practice, starting the new year, but also just easing yourself into it. Practice doesn't have to be an hour long. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 5 minutes of mindful breathing. It's just about taking the time to reconnect back with yourself. And with that intention in mind, we're going to start standing on our mat, so meeting you there. Nice. So once you're ready, we're finding that comfortable standing position, feet about hip width apart, shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears. Feel free to close down the eyes as well as we arrive into our practice with the intention to be here now within our body. And as we arrive, you might start to invite movement, wriggling fingers, wriggling toes. You might start to just notice your breath, taking a breath deep into the belly, into the chest, and all the way out. Nice. Feel free to take 2 more of those, just arriving. Nice, and when you're ready to, we'll start to bring movement to the shoulders as we squeeze the shoulders up, roll the shoulders down. Feel free to open the eyes or you can keep them closed if you like. Nice, and then from there we're just going to inhale, circle those arms up. Exhale, circle those arms down. So the arms don't have to go very high, just find what feels good for you. If it feels good, take them all the way up. If it doesn't, maybe you take them out diagonally. Nice, so inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come down. Nice, one more here. Nice, and then from here, the next time that you bring the arms up, I'll just show you here because I think it cuts out the camera. We're just going to grab a hold of our right wrist and then you're going to take it over to the side. So inhale, take the arms up, holding the right wrist, and we're just going to take it over to the side. Breathing here. Nice, next inhale, come back through center, just flipping the grip. Inhale, center. Exhale, taking it over to the other side. Nice, inhale, coming back through center. I'm going to take those feet out wide. Feet out wide. Maybe you bring the feet out hip width apart. Maybe take the toes face out. You can also have them facing forward. And then from here, we're just going to inhale, come up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bring the hands down. Go up as high as it feels good for you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Nice. We're going to inhale, arms up. This time, we're going to flip the palms up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, arms up. Flip the palms up. Exhale, hands down. Nice. 2 more. Last one. Nice, and then we're coming back down. Nice. From here, you start to bring the toes face forward. I'm just going to swing from side to side. You might even take the arms into that too. Nice, and then as we come back through to the center, you're just going to start to think about drawing yourself up. So instead of swinging yourself side to side, we want to do that with intention. So draw the weight over. You might still have the toes onto the ground. And then draw the weight over to this side. Start to engage with your core, so you start to feel that, imagine there's resistance as you move through. Try not to just dump yourself over to the side and lean over. Think about being zipped up as tall as you can through that center. Engage with your core. You might even start to take the toes off the ground. Nice. Just starting to feel your way through that weight and space of your body. Nice, start to walk those feet in closer, just so they're hip width apart. Start to walk those feet out wider. You might even, it's harder with the feet out wider. Nice, just start to feel maybe that core engagement. Nice, and then we're going to walk the feet back in. And then we're going to bring the weight over to the right side, take left leg up. Nice. Again, try not to dump into the side, lean to one side, think about zipping up tall. Find that focus point. Don't worry if you're feeling wobbly here. Nice. From there, we're going to come into tree pose. So we're either going to bring the foot by the calf, so the ankle, the calf, or maybe you take the foot into the thigh, but never on the knee because that's the knee joint and we don't want to push into the knee. Again, try not to sit to one side. It's going to make it really hard. You want to think about being up tall. Engaging with your core, zipping up. Nice. Finding the variation for you. Palms to center, maybe arms out to the side. Breathing here. Don't worry if you're feeling that wobble. Make sure you're not crunching your toes up as well. Last breath. Fantastic. And then again, we're going to start to invite that movement in. So you can have the feet closer together. You can have the feet out wide again. Try not to just swing through. We're not just swinging and swaying from side to side. Do it with intention. Guide yourself up, zip up. Guide yourself to the other side, zipping up. So you should start to feel that core engagement as you move from side to side. Fantastic. And then when you're ready, you're taking the feet out wide. You're going to bring them closer in. And then you're going to take the weight over to the left, zip up, and take your right leg off the ground. Breathing here. If at any point you need to, you can come by the wall and use it as a balancing support. Nice. And then when you're ready to, foot by ankle, calf, or inside the thigh. Find that focus point. Remember to breathe. Notice how one side might feel different to the other. Hands center, maybe hands branched out in your tree position. Nice. Breathing here. Engaging with your core. Think about your center point. Strong, lifting up. Nice. Take your time. When you're ready to release, shake out, and then just joining me to meet at the front of our mats. As we inhale, we'll circle the arms up. As we exhale, circle the hands down and round, hands onto shins. Inhale, we lift halfway. Exhale, we fold. Bend through the knees, bend the knees, sweep the fingertips along the ground. Inhale, we're coming up through to chair position. Nice. Notice in your chair position, tailbone isn't sticking out. Think about slightly tucking under and sit the hips back and down. Nice. Breathing here. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, hands down to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, this time bend the knees, hands to the ground, stepping the feet back. Fantastic. We're here in plank position, shoulders stack on top of wrist. Exhale, lower the knees, sit the hips back. Notice toes are still tucked under. Sitting the hips back, we're coming in for that foot stretch here, pressing through the feet. Pressing through the hands, weight off the hips onto the heels so that you're feeling that stretch through the feet. Nice. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, sit back. 2 more here. And just go as far forward as it feels good for your wrists. Nice. And then we're sitting back, come back through center. Give the toes a nice release. You might shake out and tap the feet onto the ground if that feels good. Nice. Fingertips spread into the floor, feet relaxed, knees hip width apart. In this position, we're going to take our rounds of cow and cat. So when you're ready to inhale, drop the belly, broaden the chest, looking forward. On the exhale, tuck the chin in, push through the hands, round the back, draw the belly button in. Nice, just taking that within your own pace of breath. Feel free to move into any areas and spaces of your body that are asking for attention and space. You can wriggle in your cat pose and maybe send the hips back. Maybe you wriggle shoulders and sway the hips side to side in your cow pose. Find what feels good for you. We're here for a few more breaths. Really nice. And then no rush, coming back through to center. Nice. Next inhale, we're just going to sweep left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Step left foot to the outside of the left hand. Nice. And we're here in our lizard variation. I'm going to give you a few options. You might keep the back knee lowered. You might tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Make sure you've got enough space. So if you find that the knees are quite close, the knee and the foot are quite close together, you might find it difficult to bring the hands onto the ground. So you might tuck the toes, lift the back knee, shuffle it back. We're here in lizard pose, either knee off the ground or knee lifted. Making sure to breathe. Really nice. Take your time from here. We're going to shuffle or bring the back knee lowered if you lifted it. Shuffle so that the toes face outwards diagonally. Option 1, hand comes on, so it's your left hand onto the knee. Option 2, you might start to lift the sole of the foot up so the knee draws out to the side. Make sure that you're not far back and you're doing that with the knee. That won't feel very nice for your knees. Send the weight forward, draw the knee out, lift the sole of the foot up if that feels okay. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe you're looking over the back shoulder. Nice. 2 more breaths here. Make sure you're not collapsing but pushing that ground away, strong and active there. Last breath. When you're ready, return the way you came in. Foot down, hand down, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee. We're going to step up into our first downward dog. Maybe this is your first downward dog of the year or first downward dog ever. And just take your time just to notice how that might feel for you. If it feels too much, we bring the knees down, we sit the hips back, and we rest into an extended child's pose. Really nice. Wherever you're at. Last breath there. Take your time, we lower down. Back through to all fours. And then just check knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, sweep right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Step right foot to the outside of the right hand. Readjust. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Tuck the back toes, shuffle the back knee further back. Nice. We're here in lizard. Breathing here. Nice, and then when you're ready to, we're going to start to come to our next variation as we shuffle the toes face out diagonally. Hand onto that right knee. Maybe you lift the sole of the foot off the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're looking over the back shoulder. Find the right variation that works for you. We're here for 2 more breaths. Nice. Bring yourself out the way you came in. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Maybe you're back into your downward dog, or maybe you're into your child's pose. Finding the variation that works for you. Last breath here. Take your time. Bring yourself gently back up through all fours. Or if you're in downward dog, coming back in through to all fours. Sitting to one side as we swing those legs forwards, giving them a good shake out. Nice. From here, we're just going to bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe you shuffle or rock side to side. The feet can be closer in, the feet can be further away, entirely up to you. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Think about sitting up tall. Exhale, going to gently use the elbows to draw the knees out to the side. So if you're here, stay upright. If you've got a bit more space, feel free to draw forward, chest towards the feet. Whichever option you're in. Inhale, finding that length, pulling up that pelvic floor. Exhale to go deep into the pose, but that's drawing the knees out or folding forwards. 2 more breaths here. Nice. Next inhale, coming back through center. Feel free to shake those legs out before we find a comfortable cross-leg position. Nice. If you need to, pop pillows underneath your hips. But when you're ready to, we're going to inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, come over towards the right, stretching out the side. Breathing here. Nice. Inhale, come back through center, switching over to the other side. Nice. Come back through center, shrug the shoulders up, draw those shoulders down away from the ears. Feel free to close down the eyes if that feels comfortable. From there, we're going to tip the head over to the right side. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin rolls down and round. Head is tilted over to the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin down and round. So you're just going to do that within your own pace of breath. Just finding space within your neck, shoulders. Take your time just to roll through that half neck roll. Noticing pockets, space and tension within your neck. And the next time the chin rolls down, we'll inhale, bring the head back through center. If you haven't already and it feels comfortable too, we're going to close the eyes. Just noticing the weight of the base, the seat, the hips. And at the same time, noticing that lightness through the torso as we lengthen and sit up tall. Shoulders away from the ears, arms relaxed either on the legs or maybe out to the side, or maybe hands stacked on top of each other. Slightly tucking the chin in so the back of the neck is long. As we arrive, noticing how this feels for you in this seated position. There is no right or wrong, just observing. Noticing the depth and quality of your breath. Maybe you notice how easy it is for our busy minds to wander off. Just gently, kindly guide yourself back here. And as we arrive, just setting the intention of 15 minutes or 15 days to be in your body, to breathe, to connect, to ease yourself back into practice. Or if you've never done yoga before, to start something new. Nice. When you're ready to, palms at the center of the chest. Taking a deep breath in, just feeling the hands or the thumb lightly press against your chest. Deep breath out, all the way out. Nice. Closing our practice, we'll inhale, circle those arms up, out to the side and up, palms together. Exhale, hands down through center. Arriving, one more breath here. Namaste. Welcome back and welcome to your practice. 15 minutes for 15 days, whether it's a challenge for you to stay within practice, dedicating yourself to 15 minutes every day, or whether it's just to explore and be curious of what yoga is, or whether it is to get back into your practice. You can join me next week, starting from the 15th of January, with 15 minutes for 15 days, a yoga challenge just to get yourself back into your practice. So I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.